Tialata, the prop, pressure coming in then. New Zealand forwards love to go forward with ball in hand. Now can I get quick ball? Brendan Leonard. Really getting a hammering there, but Collins does the tidying up work, and it's Rocco Thocco! First try of the game then goes to the Rocket Man.
And I guess one of the criticisms of this man earlier in his career was his work rate. But in latter years, it's been significantly better. And that's an example. He came from the right-hand wing, got himself involved here. But it was, as you said, Bob, go forward ball. Beautiful little change of pace, drift on the outside. Classic stuff, really. Look at that. It's a hint of a dummy also, but the speed. You've got to have speed to score tries like that.
Joe Rokococco's 39th try in his 46th international. 4th on the all-time list of try scorers for New Zealand. And I tell you what, he's going to threaten the three above him.
He's got a few to go, I'll tell you. He's a young man.
So here's Nick Evans, who's a Highlander, an Otago man, but is joining the Auckland Blues next season. Takes all the necessary care. Wide of the post that time though, but the first try of the game has come for Rokococco.
Yes, running in the first receiver position. So many backs stretched out wide, you'll see. And they drew their defenders as well. And this man knows how to take a gap when it's presented.
Then looking to get the proper distance on the kickoff, but it's Mazoe. 7 in the first instance, getting hands on ball for the All Blacks.
Well, Portugal trying the same thing from the kickoff. And of course, the All Blacks answering this time very competitively. Masoe hitting the ball in the air.
So Nick Evans, who's a keen sailor, who's been enjoying the conditions down at Marseille, where the team have been based, to really enjoy some sailing.
And of course, most New Zealanders are keen sailors, Bob. Pretty hard to be longer than about an hour from the coast anywhere in the country. And Marseille is absolutely spectacular with all that water, all that coastline. So, will New Zealand drive from this line out? I'd be surprised if they didn't want to make an impact up front.
Andrew Hall towards the back of the line out. Sione Lewaki, the Tongan-born player. Rokococco again in the action in that first receiver position. That's nicely done again by Marrero. Ball just lost in contact, I think, wasn't it, just here, Murray? Yeah.
Yes, the inside runner, Masoe, on the inside shoulder of his wing, right where an open side flanker needs to be. So we've got a scrum here. And this is a great position for New Zealand to put pressure, real pressure, on the Portuguese scrum. And Portugal, they'll be wanting to clear it pretty quick, I'd say.
Yep.
Okay.
Here comes the drive immediately then from the Black Pack. Told by Chris White to release the man to allow Portugal to get the ball away.
Which they do, but it was great pressure. New Zealand front row, looking at Somerville, his body position. He was dead straight. This is the other side. This is Tialata. He's a powerful loose head, Tialata. They almost got the tight head. You see it bounced off Jerry Collins' leg. But I thought that the tight head and the hooker position, so powerful.
We have a change already too in the All Black lineup. Leon McDonald, wearing 22, has come onto the field in place of Mills Muriayana. There he is. What a man to have on the bench view.
Well, they're both great footballers. I'm not sure what's wrong with Muriayana because he's hardly been involved.
Ali Williams. Ball at the top of the line out. Masoe number 7 in there, helping it along as well. Leonard getting the ball out. Portugal up very well. Nice and quickly. I think it was Nick Evans who was penalised.
It was great play by Portugal. Muranello getting there over the top. Nick Evans was isolated actually, caught on the side of the Portuguese ruck. So they did well.
Just the 5 points so far then to New Zealand through the try for Joe Rokocoko. And that man, Gonzalo Malheiro, has been in the middle of all the action so far. Up on the tackle there, very quickly on his opposite number. And as Murray said, the New Zealander was isolated and penalised for not racing.
Oh, another ominous sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ball against the throw and the line out.
It's untidy. There's a chance for Major. Oh, beautiful ball to McDonald. Toeva goes back inside, shows a good awareness though. Leonard gets it away to Evans. The power from the number 8 position of Loaki. And the quick ball also. Chance of an interception. Wasn't going to get there all the way. Biggest cheer of the day so far, though.
Tell you what, it would have been handy if it had been a winger, not a lock. So it was a missed pass, and it was read beautifully by Doré, and he puts his right foot to it, and it slices off the side, as it often does with the tight forward. Seen in the open here. Look at this, his moment in the sun. Portuguese sun, I heard the captain say when he was interviewed before the game. This is a Portuguese sun we have here today.
Once again, is a beautiful take at the back of the lineup, and Masoi is able to come away to the pace we expect to see from New Zealand at the end of that first phase. Here's the other area. It's Andrew Hall with the continuity up towards the Portuguese line as New Zealand looked for the second try, but no, bit of accidental offside. Terrific play though, Murray.
It is. It's the sort of area that Portugal have to get in and seal that ball like they did in the last ruck, but Andrew Hall right through the centre, shrugging off players almost effortlessly. He even had a crack at the fullback here. Have a look at that. With a winger. And he set it up, and once again, black jerseys going right over the top, driving through the ball, not stopping at the ball, which we see so often in the Northern Hemisphere particularly, but the New Zealand style of actually driving right through the ball.
And immediately they get into a huddle to make sure they don't repeat any mistakes they've just made.
Thank you, Blacks. Thank you, Red.
Both sides ready now then for the scrum to form.
Listen, gentlemen.
Saw a glimpse there of Conrad Smith, who's back in action after long injuries at centre. We look a lot from him today. Taken up by Diogo Mateus.
Oh, great support.
Good combination. Good boot again too by Malheiro.
Yeah, it was Muranello though. He's the man that's getting over the ball. That's twice he's done that. They forced a turnover, and that time he secured possession. It's good play.
Again, though, it'll be a chance for Andrew Hall, winning his 21st cap today, but making just his 5th start, being on the bench so often. Beautiful ball off the top again for Leonard to get out to his backs. And again, looking to punch holes Loaki.
And losing possession. Well, Loaki was a surprise selection on this tour. He would have been the last man written down on the travelling sheet. So he'll be wanting to make an impact in a game like this. He's a very powerful character with the ball in hand. No one's ever doubted that part of his game.
Uva at number 8 has to take responsibility once again.
Yeah, but once again, great